So, projection. And as many often say, perception is projection. So, what is projection? I think actually the best description I've ever heard of about this is actually from Bob Proctor. So, whenever you read a good book a second time, you don't see something in the book that wasn't there before. You see something in yourself that you didn't have before. Because you can only see outside of you what you have inside of you. Thus, the idea that perception, what you perceive, is projection, or what you will project into any situation or conversation. And we see this a lot in the Facebook groups, thankfully not really ours, but other Facebook groups.
I have seen a few people calling it out in other people too, so that's
True.
good.
Excellent, yes. But basically, it's someone who gets cheated on. They now know that literally everyone cheats. Every other, whatever gender it was, whether it was a guy got cheated on or a woman got cheated on, the other one, well, that gender always cheats.
Even though it's somebody saying, I know my spouse didn't cheat for the post.
Yes. And I remember that.
And it's like, oh no, they're cheating. And you're like, could you be projecting much harder? Because they're literally saying, I know they're not. This
would be like with when Meredith and I were back when we were driving trucks. If she would have been like, okay, there's this weird thing going on. I know he's not cheating. And somebody would have still been like, oh, he's totally cheating. Like, no, seriously.
I know where he is.
In a small space together 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
The only time we're apart is one is awake and one is asleep. And the one who's awake is usually driving. We're not around anybody we want to be around, usually, much less anybody we know.
It's usually not even you're driving, it's you went in to go to the bathroom, and the other person's in the truck. I mean, that's as far apart as we got.
That's the only time we got apart was bathroom breaks. It's like, yeah, she could be absolutely 100% certain I wasn't cheating. And I can be absolutely 100% certain she wasn't cheating. But I guarantee you, if we would have brought up something here or other, somebody in one of these groups would have been like, oh, they were totally cheating on you. Like, no.
Actually, as it is right now, we spend almost 24 hours a day with each other. And I'm sure somebody would still be like, oh, they're cheating. I'm like, when would we have time? We're not apart for more than a couple hours a week.
So first one, not everybody has cheated. Not everybody's going to cheat. And since we're on the topic of cheating, which I guess we're going to just put in here as part of this topic, I completely, utterly, 100% disagree with the idea that once a cheater, always a cheater. A person can cheat once, or even, for a short time, and then you fix the actual underlying problem, and then they never cheat again. Most cheating that is not just narcissistic behavior or completely, utterly selfish behavior, most cheating actually occurs because a person has tried for a long time to get their needs met within the relationship. And that's not been met. And that goes back to a communication problem in a lot of cases. You're saying what you need, but you're not saying it in the way your partner can understand it. And so that need goes unmet. Now, on occasion, it's the partner just doesn't care. But most of the time, it's the partner doesn't really understand what you're meaning. And we have other videos on communication and how to work through that. But most cheating comes about because they're not getting their needs met. And I say needs, not wants and desires. I'm talking about actual deep-seated needs. If they're not getting it met, they need this, they will get it somewhere else. That's where the vast majority of cheating happens. So if you fix that problem, if you fix that breakdown in communication, you get those needs met, they don't seek it somewhere else because they're getting it at home, whatever that need is. So that's, again, another thing with cheating. Not always a permanent thing. Some people, they're just cheaters. They're liars. They're narcissists. They're going to do whatever they want to do. They don't care about you or anybody else.
And sometimes there's somebody who recognizes, I cheat. I don't know why I cheat. I have no reason to cheat. I have a happy relationship, and yet I keep finding myself, it's breaking my relationships up. At least they recognize there's a problem and they know it's with them.
Right. And I've actually seen this in a group where a guy admitted that he cheated and that he regularly cheats, like what Meredith was saying, but he didn't consider himself a cheater. And I actually get that concept because one of the things that we teach in NLP is that the person is not their behavior. He did cheat several times, in fact. He didn't want to. He didn't like himself for it. He wanted to make changes. Unfortunately, that post got taken down before I had a chance to actually reach out to him and, offer our services for. We could easily help resolve that. We can get down to the root of the problem and resolve that, and then he'll have no more desire to cheat on whoever he's with. But he's right. The fact that he cheated regularly doesn't necessarily make him a cheater. That's not who he is. One who is a cheater, they want to. They don't care about the consequences. They don't see it as wrong, and it's everybody else's fault. This guy was definitely taking responsibility for himself, for his own actions. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to cause the harm that it caused, but yet he found himself cheating a lot. And unfortunately, I have no idea what the underlying problem was, because, like I said, the post got taken down and didn't have a way of contacting him because I didn't get on it immediately, and I am very sorry for that. I think it was like at the end of the day, and we went home before I had a chance to really reach out, and the next day it was gone. So
if this is a problem you've got, contact us.
Yes, definitely. That any behavior that is I keep doing this and I don't want to, yeah, you need to contact us, definitely. Absolutely. We can totally get to the root of that issue. That's not a problem at all for us. We can help anybody who wants help. But anyway, perception is projection.
Yes.
So whatever you see out there is what has happened and is inside of you. So clean up all the stuff inside of you, and then you'll stop seeing all of the bad in everybody else.
Yes,
it makes life better.
I will get stuff, and unless somebody tells me somebody's cheating, I don't think they're cheating because usually. I don't cheat. Well, usually. I don't cheat, and I don't think most people cheat.
Right. But unfortunately, some do, and some just are cheaters. Well, that's all for this video.
If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel and leave us a comment or a question below.
It really does help to let YouTube know that others should also be watching these videos. Also remember to check out our Facebook group. It's all about relationships of any kind. And of course, most importantly, click below and schedule that free consultation. We have options for people at every level. Whatever your problem is, if we don't have a YouTube video for it, we can get you some other kind of resource, even if there's no money in the bank. So even if you can't actually do a personal one-to-one with us, there's options. Definitely click that link, schedule that call. And that's all we got for now. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.